Good evening. Welcome to our 10th annual and first ever hybrid Dart for Art event. I am Phyllis Bedford, the Executive Director and co-founder of Limelight Foundation. I am glad so many of you were able to visit our pop-up art preview. We were incredibly grateful to add this component to the 2021 event. Hopefully you have chosen some favorite pieces and have also enjoyed our online gallery. Our 10th anniversary is particularly poignant for two reasons. First, our art preview location is the same venue as our very first Dart for Art. And secondly, we are honoring Liz Rickey, Foundation Coordinator, who sadly passed away from heart disease last June. True to Liz's devotion and spirit, she was handing out art from our 2020 virtual event right up until the time she went to the hospital. Liz's vibrant personality and commitment are missed every day. She would be so thrilled with tonight's event and that the artists whom she loves so much exceeded all expectations with their donations. Tonight's Fund a Need is dedicated to her honor and is being matched. Our goal is to raise $25,000, which will become $50,000, or the equivalent of 5 full treatment grants. We are grateful that in this current time of instability, we are able to provide our recipient families with hope and the assurance that treatment can continue. It's your generous donations that allow this to happen. Thank you for your consideration for a donation at any level. This year, we have 16 wonderful corporate sponsors. Your support this year is particularly meaningful. Thank you, sponsors. Thank you also to our host committee, patrons giving at the Rembrandt, Michelangelo, and Picasso levels. And to all of our other patrons, both new and old, we are so grateful for your support. I am personally honored to thank our incredible artists and supporting galleries. They are the backbone of this event. Without their talent and generosity, we wouldn't have a Dart for Art. The artwork this year is incredible. There are 174 artists contributing to tonight's event. What makes Dart for Art so special is that art is being used directly for the healing of our grant recipients. Limelight Foundation is in its 10th year and is dedicated to providing treatment grants for children and young adults suffering with Lyme disease who cannot afford the care. Since our founding, we have awarded grants totaling $6.3 million to 927 individuals in 49 states. For some perspective of how far we've come in 10 years, in our first year, we touched 4 individuals with $40,000 in funding. Fast forward 10 years to 2020, when we touched 223 individuals with nearly $1 million in funding. A donation to Limelight Foundation has ripple effects, perhaps more than you can imagine. You are helping to heal the next generation by enabling children and young adults to return to school or to their jobs and regain a life of normalcy. Our grant recipients are very much like your children or grandchildren. From a 2-year-old baby, to a 7-year-old horse lover, to a 9-year-old dancer, to a 14-year-old martial artist, to a 21-year-old outdoor enthusiast. These are children whose dreams and aspirations were cut short due to a debilitating disease. I'm happy to share that 75% of grant recipients report substantial improvement after receiving their grant funding. Now, I'd like you to hear from 2 grant families who will share in their own words what a Limelight grant has meant to them.
Lyme disease has affected everything in our lives. I'm the first one to find out that I had Lyme, and I started noticing symptoms in my children and my husband. So we had all of them tested.
My mommy told me that we had Lyme, and I kind of got scared.
Levi is my firstborn, so he was pretty young when I got sick myself. But unfortunately, Levi felt pretty ill himself about 4 years old.
I got sick a lot. I've had really high fevers from 104 to 105, like 4 days in a row.
We have been able to buy all of their medicine do all their doctor's appointments, and that I think will really help her get to a point where she can be in remission and be healthy and happy.
Having that support come alongside and prop us up a little bit has made a huge difference, to be able to talk to the doctor and just say, what do we need to do here, and have the freedom to be able to do that. It's been a huge difference for our family. There's really no words that I can say except thank you.
Thank you for helping families like these and for making our mission possible. All right, before the darting begins, let's briefly review the rules. First, all darters should have their personalized darting link and know the time slot they are darting. If you do not have this information, call our hotline as soon as possible. No money will be charged during the darting process. If you participate in the matched Fund-A-Need, we will contact you after the event for payment. This is very important. Only dart during your allotted time slot, even if the system allows you to click the buy button early. Only dart for the number of pieces included in your registration. Early darting or extra darting will result in disabling your dart until the end of the event. When your darting window begins, click your personalized link to enter the darting site. The art is listed in the same order as the online catalog, and the numbers correspond. You can use the search function in the upper right corner to locate your favorite piece by artist name or art number. If a piece has a sold tag, it is no longer available. We suggest you have 4 to 5 favorites pre-selected. To select your art, click on the tile of your favorite piece. Next, click the buy button. Don't worry, we really won't charge you $1. Next, click the blue buttons. There are 3 of them. One for $1, buy, OK. Choose wisely, as your selection is final and you will not be able to unselect art. The art piece should now show as sold, and your name will be populated under purchase history. Before leaving the page, consider supporting our Fund-A-Need by clicking the green button to the right. Choose your preferred giving level and click to make a donation. At any point, anyone can visit the Giving Board to see our progress. Thank you for bringing hope and healing to our grant recipients. The art will be available for pickup this weekend on Saturday and Sunday between the hours of noon and 6 p.m. No need to schedule, just come by the gallery at 1426 Burlingame Avenue. We realize this won't work for everyone, particularly if you are out of town. Contact us if you need to make other arrangements. Without further ado, let's dart for art. Starting at 6:20, groups will dart every 10 minutes. Best of luck. We hope to see you next year on March 18th, back at the Event Center for a live Dart for Art celebration. Enjoy your evening.